What's up, guys? I'm here with another fun reaction video. So if you know me, you know I love baseball, especially the New York Yankees. But what you didn't know is that I love when a good brawl happens, because they don't always happen during baseball games, and when they do, they go all out. And I'm not talking about like the little punches here and there that make it like a fight. Cause some fights in baseball aren't really like fights. But there are really good brawls out there, and I wanted to do some reaction videos of some of the brawls, and I'm gonna do one right now of one of my favorite ones that I always go back to. But before I do, make sure you subscribe, because there's going to be so many more sports related videos coming to my channel. And if you haven't already, make sure you check out some of my top 10 videos where I talk about my top 10 favorite athletes, my sports movies, as well as I also talk about doing adaptive sports, so make sure you check them out as well. So here we go. This is the first brawl that I'm going to be reacting to. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be able to get the whole video on here. If not, you can get the uncut version on my Patreon, but we'll see. I might be able to get the whole thing. We'll see. If not, again, go check out my Patreon. So this one is the brawl between the Yankees and Baltimore, I believe in 1998. I do not remember this happening as it happened. Then again, I was 5 years old at the time, and I was probably not really paying that much attention to it. It was probably on in the background, and I'm probably playing with my toys or whatever. But as I got older and I go down the YouTube rabbit hole that everyone goes on, this is one of my favorite brawls to look back at. So it all started when Tino Martinez gets really hit in the back, and you can see why there's a big brawl that breaks out. So here we go. Like that was totally unnecessary. You could tell when a pitcher does it on purpose or does not do it on purpose. That was clearly on purpose. Because I'm pretty sure someone hit a home run right before Tino came up. And usually when pitchers get pissed off that someone hit a home run off them, they'll either hit the next guy or then hit the player that hit the home run when they come up again, which is totally unnecessary. It could really hurt people that way, and there are some pitchers that do it. And I understand when pitchers retaliate because they're protecting their teammate, their team. But this one was completely unnecessary because he was just mad at himself and he took it out on Tino. Yeah, this was unnecessary. Totally a brawl, should totally have happened. Alrighty.
That was a frustration pitch on beneath his point. No need for it. Darryl Strawberry's after him now. That was a real cheap shot.
You do not want Darryl Strawberry to come after you. He's like really tall, and I'm pretty sure he had a mean streak at one point, or I could be wrong. And he's definitely one of the players you do not want come after you. There's also a moment where the pitcher was basically asking for it. I believe later on in this video it'll show a better a view of the pitcher basically saying, "Come on, bring it on. I don't care, bring it on." So let's just try.
Umpire's trying to restore a little order. I thought Tino might step out.
Little young Derek, and I love when the bullpens come running out because they never want to miss anything. There's one brawl that I'll probably do later on where David Robertson is like running like he's running a 100-meter sprint. It's hilarious. So, all right, I'm gonna stop pausing and just let it go for a little bit.
Because the crowd wanted a curtain call for Bernie.
Oh, it was Bernie who hit the home run. Alright, I said I wasn't going to pause. But that's right. I think when the bullpen came out, that's when the brawl really picked up because Graham Lloyd, I believe they said, came around and look, you don't mess with teammates. Especially Tino, and Bernie. I'm pretty sure he said Bernie hit the home run. It's just like not cool.
They're after him. This is getting ugly now.
That's really dangerous.
Somebody's going to get hurt. Man, you don't throw at Tino Martinez, so the Yankees have shown that before. Ellie Hendricks trying to calm Joe Girardi down. It was Graham Lloyd who broke through the pack. It's warming up. That's Tino.
Like, there's some players you don't hit. Like, it's like you don't hit some players. Like, Derek Jeter's one of them. You hit Derek, people are going to come after you. Tino Martinez was another one. Like, there's some players you just don't hit. Like, the good guys. Don't hit the good guys. If you hit the bad guys, sometimes people will let it slide. But unless they're your teammates, then you have to cover for them. But, like, seriously, don't hit the guys that... like crazy.
You can see the wiser heads. Ripken trying to calm things down, but Tino irate, and I don't blame him. Me neither. I mean, there's one thing about making a hitter move his feet, but when you just blatantly bury one in his back after the guy before you hit a home run, that's a real cheap shot. I mean, Bernie just went around the bases, didn't show anybody up, and the guy. To me, when a pitcher does that, it's showing that he has no confidence he can get people out. I know he's frustrated. He gave up the home run. But this is just going to lead to something else in this series, and maybe right now.
Like he's egging it on. You could see, I think it was Benitez, who the Baltimore pitcher. Like he wanted a fight, like at the beginning, and then right there, I think I just noticed it for the first time ever, and I've watched this video so many times. But I feel like right there he was egging, like Jeff Nelson, or I can't remember all of their names. I'm pretty sure that's Jeff Nelson that he was egging on. Like, I'm gonna go back a little, like right here at the bottom, like right here. If you could see my little my arrow. I think right here Benitez is like, yeah, okay. I did it, so what?
To something else in this series, and maybe right now.
Like, see, Benitez is right here, and he's just like, I did it. Oh well.
Somebody's gonna get it for the Orioles, probably tomorrow.
Oh yeah, and then
the umpires.
And then another player came around while they were getting. I swear it's Jeff Nelson. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. If I'm wrong about who that one pitcher is that they're dragging away. But anyways, while they're doing that, there's another player that comes around and hits Benitez like right on. So I'm sorry for pausing it, but there's like so much that's happening in this one video, and there will be better views. I'm also pausing it because maybe I'll be able to keep this on YouTube, like the whole thing, as long as I pause it a lot. So
As this spills into the dugout, this is horrible.
that's dangerous.
The umpires now are standing out by the foul line because they can't do anything.
That's not. That's really dangerous.
That's where the action is right now. Well, they've got to get
And they have security coming out now.
Murray's trying to break things up on this side, but right here, right there, they're holding Tino back. He wants in the pile. Right down there.
I think Tino is signaling that might not have been the first time Benitez has done that.
Murray and Strawberry right there.
Charlton in the middle of it. That's an ugly scene. And the umpires, did what they could to try to prevent it. They don't want to get in the middle of it and get hammered by an uppercut, so they're just idly standing near the foul line. Joe Torre right now trying to keep Darryl Strawberry calm.
When a pitcher hits somebody after he didn't.
There's David Wells.
That pitch that was hit for the home run. If it's Benitez's fault. It's the fourth home run he's given up in under 18 innings.
Ted Hendrick.
Benitez is gone.
Like, it's just like, this could have been all prevented if Benitez did not hit Tino the way he hit him. Like, if you threw inside or threw behind, fine. But throwing someone in the back, for sure it was on purpose. There are some pitches that it's done on purpose. I'm definitely gonna do the CC Sabathia greatest moment as a Yankee. It was his final season. It was his final game. I believe it was his final game as a pitcher. And it was just it was the great. I don't know if it was his final season or it was his next to last season. It might have been his final season, but I'm definitely gonna react to that because that was my favorite CC Sabathia moment. But anyways, let's continue.
He's chasing somebody.
You see Drew Corbell. Let's get out on the field and play ball. He immediately ejected Benitez.
Oh, Cal Ripken.
The Orioles had a brawl a few years ago with the Seattle Mariners and Ripken.
It's crazy to see all these old timers.
And the Orioles had an off day the next day, and he sat out and then came back and played and kept the streak going.
All these long time ago players that I love so much.
Season was lost. Brady Anderson.
Here we go.
Let's check the pitch.
I mean, it's right there. There's no
that's totally unnecessary.
Yeah. And if you hit him low,
and now watch.
You can understand. Benitez thrown out by home plate umpire, and now Benitez drops the glove. Strawberry is coming in this direction.
He asked for it.
There's no reason for it.
The Orioles.
There is no reason for that. There are some pitchers who have such big egos, and I'm not saying that hitters don't either, because there are a lot of players that do have big egos, but the pitchers that do are just or even if it's there's a history between a player and another player, It's like, let it go. But then again, we won't get brawls. Which I like brawls. So, I like brawls. Especially in baseball because they don't always happen. As long as someone doesn't get hurt, I'm okay. Like, I like drama. I like drama, people. I'm sorry. Like, I like drama. Like, I miss the great hockey fights and hockey games. I do. Here we go.
Players have to be embarrassed by what Benitez did.
You know,
Totally classless.
what's going to happen is he's going to get one of his own guys hurt.
Exactly.
And I love listening to the commentators, especially when they are realistic. Because there are some commentators that are like, oh, well, they shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't have done that. But when you have commentators who are like, who are real and real say what is on their mind, it's like, yeah, like that was totally unnecessary. Like completely unnecessary. There are some batters that get hit that are completely unnecessary. Like I know Mark Teixeira had a rivalry with another pitcher, and that pitcher basically almost hit him every single time Teixeira was up, which is like again another unnecessary thing. Like play baseball. Just because you don't like a guy doesn't mean you have to hit him every time he's up. So I'm gonna back this up a little because they're about to show the different angles.
Exactly.
And this is where things start. See Graham
Lloyd, he's
and
coming
Jeff Nelson.
I was right.
Nelson right behind him, and this is where it began to get ugly.
Sorry,
This is where the umpire.
I was right. Okay, it's Jeff Nelson. I was right. I'm so happy. Oh my God, I was right.
For the most part here, a lot of the players are looking around trying to restore law and order, but still a couple of Yankees trying to get at Benitez. Jimmy Key and David Wells.
You know what, David Wells, yeah. You know one thing, at the beginning of the year,
Yes, I was right.
You could see that Graham Lloyd and Jeff Nelson had a plan. They came around the pack out of the bullpen. Yeah, Tino's being held off by quite a few people. He had no chance of getting back into it.
I think Tino's, if you can read his lips from time to time, Arthur Rhodes trying to hold him off is saying this isn't the second time this has happened.
Here it is. Watch. Dow Strawberry.
I think the Yankees have seen this before from Benitez, and that's why this thing got a little uglier than usual.
Benitez again, Graham Lloyd trying to get in some shots, and here comes Nelson. I mean, if you're going to be willing to hit people, you're going to have to be willing to stand up for yourself.
Yes, Ken Singleton. I mean, really, that's why I sometimes like when pitchers are batting, because if they hit somebody, then you don't have to hit another player. You can hit the pitcher. You know, like normally if you hit the catcher, if the pitcher hits the catcher, then the other team will end up hitting the other team's catcher. So it's sometimes not fair that if the pitcher does something on purpose, you do not get to retaliate on the pitcher. So when pitchers are at bat, you get to retaliate against the pitcher and not hurt an unnecessary player, of like a player that has nothing to do with what the pitcher did. I am not a violent person. I swear, I'm not a violent person. I swear. I just like drama. I like drama when it comes to sports and TV and all of that. I'm not a violent person. I swear, I'm not. I'm not gonna say, go hit that guy. Only if you could tell it's been done on purpose. If it's not done on purpose, then don't hit the guy. But But you could tell sometimes when things are done on purpose, and this being one of them. It's just, I swear I'm not violent. I swear I'm not. You may think differently of me every time I do a Brawl video, or a CC Sabathia video, or a Roger Clemens video. I swear I'm not violent. Let's finish this.
Grosch's trying to get in. Oh, there's a shot by Darryl. Just missed.
And like he's running away. Like, first, okay, that's what gets me. Is you're asking for it. Like, you are asking, you're like you put your gloves down, you throw the glove down on the ground, and then you're like, come on, come get me. And then you run away from them? You started it. You're asking for it. And then you run away? And you're letting all your teammates possibly get injured for your cowardice. Like, how is that right? That's not right. So, that's what gets me angry. Is like, you're putting your team in danger of many injuries because you were not happy with the pitch you did, and then you threw at the guy, and then you asked for a fight, and then you are running away from the fight while all your teammates are protecting you, when I'm sure they don't want to, because they probably were not appreciative of what you did. I'm right about that. That's not a violent nature. That is just facts. Just saying. I'm just saying. You're going to get the truth from me. If you're on this channel, you're going to get nothing but truth from me or nothing but my opinion. So, just saying. If you're still watching this, welcome to my channel. Especially when it's about sports. Just saying. Like, that's very dangerous.
You'd like to be able to just white it out of a baseball game, and all caused by a senseless pitch by Armando Benitez. There's a time to make a hitter move his feet and knock him down, but that right there is totally uncalled for after Bertie Williams hit the home run.
Like, yeah. Totally uncalled for. Did not need that to happen. Like, a lot of brawls start because of unnecessary things. And that was being one of them. So, and the one about CC Sabathia, that was completely unnecessary too. So, and CC did what a good teammate did and protected his teammate. That was not a brawl. There was no brawl in that one, but I'm definitely going to react to it because, again, that was one of my favorite moments of CC Sabathia. You all probably, if you're a Yankee fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So there we have it. There's my first brawl reaction, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my commentary. I'm sorry, I'm definitely going to be real when it comes to brawls and sports. How did you feel about this craziness of a brawl? I mean, it was totally like Ken Singleton said, and I forget who the other commentator was at the time, but it was senseless. It was unnecessary. It could have been avoided. I don't know how many players got either suspended or injured, but I'm sure there were a lot, and I'm sure Benitez definitely. And another thing about suspensions, I wish they were harder on pitchers, especially starters, because when they say you're suspended for like 5 days, you're really only 5 games, you're really only missing 1 start. If it's a starter, I think you guys should, MLB should say, you're gonna miss 3 starts. That's a more realistic suspension. And a lot of people believe that too. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any other brawls or baseball moments or any sports moments, I'm definitely a fan of baseball, football, and hockey. Please comment below some recommendations. If you have any other sports, like other, maybe tennis, I doubt tennis, but you never know, or soccer or basketball, I might do those. Make sure you comment below. But yeah, there we have it. I'm excited to react to different brawls because there are a lot of them in baseball, and then I'm also going to do some hockey ones as well, and then probably some football ones. So this is fun. This was a lot of fun, and there were better brawls than this, but this one was always on my mind to do, and there we have it. So if you're still watching, thank you. Make sure you subscribe for more, and check out all my other videos, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.